Come on. Good boy. Hold on, wait. Come here. Come. Welcome to the life and times of a UFC fighter. So we pick up shit in the morning. But at least he done it right by the bin, eh? Otherwise I got to carry that round. First day of fight camp, mate. 8 weeks until we step in the O2 arena and try and knock Morgan Charriere out. So I like to do 8-week fight camps. I know a lot of people do longer. For me, I'm training all year round. So in a way, I don't even need 8 weeks sometimes. I feel like 6 weeks, I'm ready to go. 4 weeks, ready to go. For me, it's more of like a mentality thing. We've got to fight. It's not so much the physical stuff, but also it gives me time to make sure I'm hitting the right targets. You know, when I do my testing, my cardio, my strength conditioning, you know, making sure that we're hitting the right numbers that we should be. And then, fingers crossed, come March 22nd, you know, I'll be in the best shape of my life. Here, it's kind of like meditation, just to kind of start the day right, you know. So when I get to the gym, I'm already going in there with a kind of gratitude. But then also it's nice here because I can focus on my opponent. You know, when I got matched with Morgan, the next day I was in here just kind of picturing knocking him out. You know, I was picturing, right, I'm in the O2 getting my hand raised. You know, every time I've fought in the O2, I've won. And just trying to manifest, if you like, you know. So I'm learning. I'm not great at it. I'm definitely not great at it because I have a lot of times where I'll be walking and then my OCD kicks in and I've got intrusive thoughts coming in or dark thoughts coming in. And I'm like, right, you know, try and get rid of that. Let's go back to gratitude and try and think positive. And it is definitely a skill. You know, I don't think anyone can go around just thinking positive all day, but I'm aware of it. So I'm trying my best to just be positive, you know, and just obviously enjoy life and look at it at what it is, you know. Obviously, my daughter's got a health condition at the moment, and then, you know, we've got another baby on the way. Is the baby going to be okay? You know, thinking about when my wife goes into labour, is everything going to be all right? What do I need to do? And I guess putting extra stress on my shoulders, like I think most men do, you know, because at the end of the day, we're here to provide, protect, and I'm, you know, always thinking, could I be doing more? Should I be doing more? I could have an intrusive thought about losing my fight, you know. If you lose your fight, what if you get cut? What if you're then not earning any money? And then what are you going to do after? And I can kind of spiral onto the kind of future things of everything going wrong, which is what I'm trying not to do. You know, I'm trying to just focus on the positives. Everything could go right. And I do think that everything works out for itself. My mum used to say that to me, you know. She used to say, Nath, everything will work out. You know, everything kind of happens for a reason. And that's the thing, I just try and focus now on the positives as opposed to all the negatives and stuff. The only things that we've stressed about, obviously, is her health condition. So when she was born, she had something called CDH, so she was in intensive care for a month, which we knew was going to happen. Like, you know, when she was in Lauren's womb, we all kind of knew what was going on. And then came home and it was like, wow, like, okay, I need to grow up now. Do you know what I mean? I've got a daughter. Then we found out she's got a hole in her heart as well, bless her. So she's doing all right, like, as you can see right now, mate, she's thriving, she's happy, but we need to put weight on, that's why she's got the tube. Like, mate, changed my life, all for the better.
Baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
It's a baby.
What more motivation do you need than that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love you so much. Good, mate. Good morning. You okay? Yeah, where's my boy? Hey, mate, you okay? Hey, mate, all right. Good morning. Is your dad here?
He's over there.
Hi, father. So I'm late, we're stuck in traffic.
What have you got Steve behind you? Get rid of him.
This is my dad. Almost as good looking as me. So my sessions with my dad are one of the most important. One, because my dad's been with me from the start. You know, he's been with me since I very first started, since I first walked into a kickboxing gym when I was about 10 years old. So there's no one that knows me better than my dad. I think he knows me better than I know myself sometimes. For me, having my dad in my corner and as a coach is one of the most important things. I think it's an extra weapon in my arsenal that other fighters don't necessarily have. We're in the right sort of place we want to be. You know, I'm not as fit as I'm going to be in 8 weeks. I'm not hitting as fast or as hard as I am that I'm going to be in 8 weeks. And yeah, I think having my dad there and having him in my corner telling me what I should be hearing is it's a secret weapon.
The way these days have changed, I now believe that he's developed as a fighter. There's not so much training that needs to do. Now we're looking to get him in shape and the best that he can be for that day on London. Everything is now ramping for that day. There isn't a great deal of work to do, it's just filling the time as best as possible and making sure that we're able to make weight. And we are going straight back to the basics and they will be run through right until he actually comes to the fight. There's no need to over-confuse it.
When it comes to treatment, I've always said to anyone, your training and your schedule is only going to be as effective to how your body's feeling. So in reality, NAF isn't just 1 day a week football training sort of thing. It's 5 days a week, 2 sessions a day, light, heavy, or in NAF's case, 2 heavy sessions a day. It's just, he's always kind of worked that way, but that's why he's got the conditioning he has got, you know. At the end of the day, you got to train sensibly. If that means picking your sparring partners or getting the right treatment when you need to, that's only going to affect you in the long run. With this sport, it is a very stubborn place to be in, you know. People will naturally try and avoid showing any signs of an injury. So if that is a factor of, I don't want to pull out of a camp, you know. I don't want to necessarily come out of a fight thinking, if I pull out now, there's no money going into this, or, you know, that's my quarter of a year's earnings done. It's scary. It is a very scary sport because at the end of the day, like anything, it's if you have to pull out that fight, you don't know when the next opportunity is going to come about. And yeah, it's just one of those, if it's out of camp, cool. If it's in the camp, naturally now you're trying to protect whatever injury it might be, but I think that's why it's important. He's got the likes of myself and a good team around him to just kind of understand that concept of let's train sensibly and make sure that if there is something, we can nip it.
It's kind of scientific now. You know, you have to have the science behind it. I have to make sure that my strength conditioning, my cardio, everything is on point and we're firing on all cylinders. And that is so important that you don't overtrain. And anyone that says overtraining is not a real thing. I've been overtrained, trust me, it's a real thing. And just making sure that when I turn up on March the 22nd, I am ready to go for 3-5s, nothing else, you know. Not turn up and make a mistake in the first minute, because if you lose your fight, that's it. There's no 10-second break, you know, there's no, okay, go back to your corners. But the strength conditioning, the cardio work that you can put in 8 weeks can make you go from here to here. So to me, this is one of the most important sessions, I think, of Fight Camp. One of the toughest as well.
So normally we try and train on a Monday and on a Friday, and the training sessions can consist of, so let me show you. The strength period normally consists of strength being at the bottom, and the bigger the foundation, the higher your skill levels can go. Speed considered the next, then power, and then right at the top is our skill level. So basically, the more athletic a athlete is, theoretically, the better they're going to be able to execute a skill. And that's exactly what we're trying to do with Nathaniel. You've never pushed your body weight over the top of your head 3 times before. No, you haven't. This will be a PB. 70, it's 70 kilos, but what's your weight? Don't lie to me.
I don't know this morning. Yesterday morning, I was 72.5.
Let's go, champ. Let's go, 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 go. Make sure you get underneath the bar. Underneath it. That's the one. Good. Up. Good. Don't be afraid to jerk it. That's 1. Don't be afraid to jerk it. Good. Up. Push. That's it. Good. 2. Better. Last one. Nice work. And again. And again. I want bum down, chest up. Bum down, chest up. Take your time. Very good, man. Very good. When he's back in camp, he's wrestling on a Monday. Tuesday and Thursdays are his sparring day. Wednesday's jiu-jitsu. And then Friday is, I think it's striking off the top of my head. So you have to incorporate all of those sessions that he has in the morning from Monday to Friday, and then at the same time he's got to be able to perform in the evening. That's quite tough. And again, let's go. Up, push, push, push. 4, that's it. Up, push, push, push. 5, good. Up, push. Yeah, 6, and again. 7. Last one. Nice, well done. 4 sets, awesome, absolutely fantastic. Right, over there. Handstands. Handstand press ups. 3 handstand press ups, 6 med ball punches.
3 shots.
Yeah, and then 9 clapping press ups. You're gonna have a minute and a half on it, all right? 2, last one. And again, kick. 2, good, knees in, kick. 3, there you go, good. Just because you pulled your knees in a bit better, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Let's turn that back foot as much as we can. 1, yes. Go lower, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice, well done. With 30 seconds left to spare. Well done, man. Good work today.
End of the day, it is almost 10 past 8 and I am ready to go to bed.
Few PBs there, how's that?
Few PBs, first day of fight camp, I'm happy, you know. I've got to say it probably because the camera's here and, you know, I'm just motivated now. So like I said earlier, when you've got an opponent in your head.
And my coaching, dude.
And then the coaching, yeah. You know, we're going to hit PBs hopefully this whole camp and come March 22nd, you know, be in the best shape of my life. Okay guys, so that is a typical day of fight camp. That is my first day of fight camp. If you would like to see any other videos like this, whether it's in mid-camp, towards the end, maybe fight week, leave in the comments and we'll make sure to get something up for you guys soon. Thank you and tune in March 22nd. Yes guys, have you wanted to train with a world-class UFC fight team? Not just any team, my team. All for the price of a coffee? Now you can. At Prospect Academy, we're not just doing tutorials with my boxing coach, jiu-jitsu coach, strength conditioning coach, yoga, sports physio, you name it, we've got it. We're also doing giveaways, competitions, exclusive discount codes, and many more perks of being a member. Join now at Prospect Academy.